Welcome to the very first review of the Course in Miracle workbook. It's the review of lessons 1 through to 50. Congratulations that you made it to here together with me. So we have done at least 50 days together. And I want to teach you more in this particular review is how to get further into the peace, how to sink deeper within yourself and connect to your source, connect to God. Start to hear your Holy Spirit, your holy self. And to hear your holy self, you need to return back into peace. You need to sink back into your body, into your central channel. You see, your central channel is the center of a torus, and the energy, the reality is outside of that torus. The torus is creating this perception around us, and we're picking it up with our 5 senses. But the reality is actually outside of this perception. So this central channel is the connection to the reality which is beyond this perception of yours. So the reason why you need to go within is because you want to go without. And the central channel is the means to that. The central channel is helping you to become aware of the center of your self, of your center of your human experience, and then also understanding that this is the door to connect beyond this particular perception, connecting below, connecting above, and also connecting to the sides, as we have done yesterday in the lesson number 50. This review session is going to work following way. Today I'm going to read to you the instructions of this particular review period, which is going to be lasting for 10 days. And then the lessons with the next 10 Qigong classes are always going to be the same positions. Qigong is about standing meditation. It's about connecting through the 3 forces. The 3 forces are the earth. This is one force. The second force is the universal force. It is connecting to the universe itself and to the space between the planets. It's basically this sheer space, this sheer eternal space, which is all the way around our earth. This is the second force, or one of the 3 forces. And the third force is humanity, is the experience of human life here on this earth. So we are going to connect to those 3 forces, and we're also going to connect to yin and to yang. And while we are connecting to those 3 forces, we're going to apply our 5 ideas for the review. So each one of those reviews of the Course in Miracles has got 5 ideas of the previous 50 lessons. That's why it's 10 reviews. And so each time we go into one of the positions, you're going to be able to apply one of the 5 lessons which you choose. I am not going to talk as much as I'm talking now. I'm just going to instruct you into the Qigong positions, but the lessons you're going to apply yourself. They're going to be on the screen where you can read them. You're going to notice that after those 10 days of standing meditation, first of all, your willpower will have increased. Your body is going to be stronger, and you're going to be stronger in your determination to hear your holy self, your Holy Spirit, and to be connected to source energy, to the source of who you truly are at all times. So let's read the introduction to the review or the revision together. Review 1. Beginning with today, we will have a series of review periods. Each of them will cover 5 of the ideas already presented, starting with the first and ending with the 50th. There will be short comments after each of the ideas, which you should consider in your review. In the practice period, the exercises should be done as follows. Begin the day by reading the 5 ideas with the comments included. Thereafter, it is not necessary to follow any particular order in considering them, though each one should be practiced at least once. Devote 2 minutes or more to each practice period, thinking about the idea and the related comments. Do this as often as possible during the day. If any one of the 5 ideas appeals to you more than the others, concentrate on that one. At the end of the day, however, be sure to review all of them once more. It is not necessary to cover the comments literally or thoroughly in the practice periods. Try rather merely to emphasize the central point and think about it as part of your review of the idea to which it relates. The review exercises should be done with your eyes closed and when you are alone in a quiet place. If possible, this is emphasized particularly for reviews at your stage of learning. It will be necessary, however, that you learn to require no special settings in which to apply what you have learned. You will need it most in situations which appear to be upsetting rather than in those which already seem to be calm and quiet. The purpose of your learning is to enable you to bring the quiet with you and to heal distress and turmoil. This is not done by avoiding them and seeking a haven of isolation for yourself. You will yet learn that peace is part of you and requires only that you be there to embrace any situation in which you are. And finally, you will learn that there is no limit to where you are, so that your peace is everywhere as you are. You will note that for review purposes, the ideas are not always given in quite their original form of statement. Use them as they are given here in the review section. It is not necessary to return to the original statements, nor to apply the idea as was suggested then. We are now emphasizing the relationship among the first 50 of the ideas we have covered and the cohesiveness of the thought system to which they are leading you. The cohesiveness of the thought system. That is what we're going to do. So in this particular review phase, with the Qigong classes, we are going to do every day the same sequence of Qigong. And we're going to do the standing meditation. The core of Qigong are standing meditations. The flowing meditations which you have done with me, this is very therapeutic and also it's kind of the spiritual Qigong. It's helping you to connect body and mind. But the core of Qigong is standing meditations. In those following 10 lessons, we are going to do the same standing sequence throughout the 10 lessons. Now we're going to start in each holding position in the beginning for a shorter while. If you notice that you are in any kind of standing position which you cannot hold long, you can always sink your hands down and start again. But the idea is to stay in each position at least 2 minutes, as it is suggested here in the instructions. So we're going to stand in each one at least 2 minutes. When you're doing Qigong classes, you want to actually build it up that you can stand in each position between 5 to 10 minutes. But that is going to happen much further on as we are further progressing in this A Course in Miracles Qigong teaching which we are doing here together. So let's begin our class together. Here is the link to the first review, lesson 51. Click on that to continue. And here you have got a link to the Qigong classes in my Qigong channel, Lucid Mind Qigong. Let's begin. Click on the link.